let's delve into the Humane AI Pin.
This is the Humane AI Pin. It's a standalone device and software platform built from the ground up for AI. It comes in 3 colorways. Got Eclipse, Lunar, and Equinox. There's 2 pieces, a computer and a battery booster. Now, the battery booster powers a smaller battery inside the main computer, and this is how we achieve our all-day battery life.
A nifty gadget crafted by 2 folks who used to work at Apple. Meet Imon Chowri, who spent a whopping 21 years at Apple, and Bethany, with a solid 8 years under her belt. These 2 have put their heads together to create something new. Their creation? The Humane AI Pin. It's like a super smart device that wants to take on smartphones. Imagine this little pin doing everything your smartphone does, but in a cooler way. So, what's the big deal? Well, think about how we use our phones. There are 3 main things. Fun stuff like social media, talking to friends, and tools like calendars or maps. These smart cookies think their pin can handle all of that and more, making life simpler and more fun without needing to lug around a clunky smartphone. Am I being a bit sarcastic? Maybe. But it's definitely a fun concept that deserves its own video.
Tell Andrew I'll be there later tonight.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later today to send.
Make me sound more excited.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight. Can't wait. Okay to send?
Yes.
One of the things I like most about messaging is getting caught up. My AI summarizes what's important, so I don't have to go back and read every message.
Catch me up.
Yanir asked if you want to get hookfish with Sam this week. Michelle sent some notes about today's design sync. Andy and Adam are on their way over.
All right, let's break down what this pin is all about. It's aiming to shake things up by cutting out the entertainment side of our smartphone use. You won't find any fancy screens here, just a focus on bringing us back to real-life human experiences. Now, how does it work? Well, it's mostly voice-controlled. Think of it like having a conversation with your device. You can make calls, send texts, check the weather, and even play music through its built-in speakers or connect it to Bluetooth headphones. But wait, there's more. It's got a cool projector feature that displays a small widget on the palm of your hand. You can tilt your hand to navigate through different options and tap your fingers to select things. It can show you the time, weather, date, and even suggest things to do nearby.
Play songs from famous sci-fi films. I've got my music controls. If I go to the left, I can go back. If I go to the right, I can skip. If I was to go down, I can pause. And to get back to my home screen, I just close my hand. Okay. Got my clock, weather, and the date. If I tilt my hand up, got nearby. It tells me everything that might be around me and where I am at the same time.
Although, from what we've seen, the projection might not be crystal clear, especially in bright sunlight. Now, here's where the AI magic comes in. You can ask it to generate or rewrite messages, translate languages in real time, and even have it summarize your day based on your calendar and messages.
Also use it to ask questions like, when is the next eclipse and where is the best place to see it?
This isn't AI browsing the web or grabbing knowledge from all over the internet.
The next total solar eclipse will occur on April 8th, 2024. One of the best places to see it is Nazas, Durango, Mexico.
I can use it for messaging, either by voice or laser.
It's like having your own personal assistant right at your fingertips.
For MWC, we've seen AI in all kinds of things, from cars to phones, but you're not showing us either of those things. You're showing us a pin.
Yeah,
so what's that
something
about?
Totally new. We are here at MWC, our company Humane, to show off the Humane AI Pin, which is a new kind of computer that essentially allows you to bring AI with you everywhere and have an AI expert or AI assistant with you all the time.
So this is what you're wearing here. So
Yes.
it's essentially this. It's a square with a touchpad. Is that right? So how does this work then?
Yeah, so it is a computer that you interact with primarily through your voice, but you can also use touch on the touchpad or gestures. And the whole idea is that it allows you to stay connected, so it is a phone, and have an AI expert and assistant with you, but also remain present. And that's something that's really important about it, is that we want to live more in the moment.
Now, let's dive into what's under the hood of this pin. Think of it like having ChatGPT, the talkative AI, right there in the operating system. They've partnered up with OpenAI, the brains behind ChatGPT, to make this happen. On the front of the device, there's a camera, but the images it captures seem a bit retro, reminiscent of photos from smartphones a decade ago. There's this odd digital sharpness to them. Even nighttime photos don't quite hit the mark. So, what's the buzz around this gadget? Well, skepticism is in the air, especially about its practicality. Imagine always having to talk to your device to get things done. It's not always convenient, like when you're in a crowded place or need privacy. Plus, expressing yourself through text is limited. Sometimes you just want to type in all caps or throw in a bunch of emojis, you know? And then there's the practical side of things. How do you do stuff without a screen? Like making a video call or navigating while driving. It's not like you can glance at your palm for directions on the highway. Sure, you might get audio directions, but sometimes you just need to see the map. Checking out restaurant reviews or food options? No screen, no dice. So, while the idea is intriguing, the practicality seems to be a sticking point for many. Let's circle back to the projector feature for a moment. If the aim is to reduce screen time and encourage more face-to-face interactions, how does projecting stuff onto your palm help? Picture this, strolling down the sidewalk, eyes glued to your palm like a modern-day fortune teller. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Now, on to the big elephant in the room, the price tag. $700 for what's essentially a stripped-down smartphone? Sure, it's got AI smarts, but you can find that in some smartphones for free, albeit not as seamlessly integrated. And don't forget the $24 monthly subscription fee. That's a hefty chunk of change, especially for something that might not fully replace your beloved smartphone. Some folks envision a future sans smartphones, calling it the post-smartphone era. Wearable gadgets with AI might take over, but is this pin the answer? It's hard to say. There's still something enticing about a vibrant RGB display. Maybe something like Google Glass ahead of its time, but not quite hitting the mark. In the end, it's a tough call. Perhaps this device could find its niche among ultra-minimalists who shun social media and the like, but for most of us, it's a hard sell. What do you think? Share your thoughts below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more content. Thanks for watching, and check out the video on your screen right now to maybe learn something new. I'll see you there.